was the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, except Mike the dirty bastard.
Santa!
I wasn't wanking.
The fuck was that for, Paul?
Sorry, I was having the most terrible nightmare. I've been having them a lot recently.
I'm not surprised. You must get PTSD every Christmas based on our past experiences.
And you can hear all those escapades in our back catalogue of episodes.
Who are you talking to?
Optimus Prime!
Fuck off, Andy.
It's not as much fun anymore since he took out the restraining order.
Back to the plot, though, Paul. These nightmares, are they the same every night?
Yeah! They always start off the same, with the three of us all talking together, just like we are now, before I end up getting chased by a man with...
Knives for fingers?
Yeah, how did you know?
I've had the same dream.
Me too.
In fact, thinking back, the guy kind of reminded me of...
Freddy Krueger!
How do we know if we're awake or asleep now?
That's easy, I'll just ask this centaur. He might know.
If I'm lying, then you're not dreaming, and I always tell the truth.
See? The Bane Centaur says there's nothing to worry about.
Hang on a minute.
Wait, when did we get the Bane Centaur?
When you entered my world, bitch!
Shit the bed, it's Fred!
Alright, Johnny rhymes a lot.
Look who's talking, Vanilla Slice.
Alright, stop.
Elaborate and listen!
Fuck you.
There's only one kind of slice I'm interested in, and that's across your torso!
Andy, watch out for his claw slashes, which I'm describing as it's actually quite a visual thing.
Whoa!
In hindsight, a Nightmare on Elm Street parody was a poor choice.
The only poor choice you made was falling asleep.
Hang on a second. Mr. Krueger, don't you only go after teenagers? I'm not a child. I'm practically a pensioner. I'm so old. God damn it, Mike. I wish you wouldn't write these scripts.
I only write things that people would say naturally.
I inappropriately touch dogs!
See?
Well, I think it's appropriate to spill your guts on the floor.
Leg it, nerds!
Quick! Jump into that car. We can outrun him.
Whose car is this?
It's Gary Oldman's car.
Call yourself nerds? This is Kit from Knight Rider.
Wrong, buddy boy! This is a Nightmare Rider!
The seatbelt's choking me. It's alive!
There's only one way out of this. We need to wake up.
Paul, if you hit me, I'll wake up, and then I can wake you two up from the real world.
I meant in the face, not the balls!
It worked. Hopefully he can wake us up soon.
Paul's gone now! Couldn't have woken me up first! What's the matter, Mike? Getting choked up! Fuck you, Kurt!
Oh, I'm awake.
Well, you asked me to wake you up.
True. Why's Paul holding his groin?
Payback's a bitch.
Well, we need to make sure we don't fall asleep again tonight. Any ideas?
Christmas pod?
Christmas pod. My balls.
Christmas pod your balls indeed.
Every time I bear wings, I need to get
That.
My real name is Hitler.
They came like a bolt out of the blue to discuss everything in geekdom. The Podcast Network proudly presents the attack of the 50-Foot Nerds.
Hello! Merry Nerdmas to everyone. My name is Mike Bell, and I'd like to welcome you to the 2017 Nerdmas special. And joining me for our festive fun and frolics is the chap who is the guy from Nightmare 3 who loves Dungeons and Dragons.
My name is the Yeti.
Yep, that's Andy Weirs. And also joining me is Roseanne Barr from Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare.
Hello, my name's Harvey Weinstein.
Okay, wasn't going to mention all that business, but thanks for bringing that up, Paul. Yes, that's Paul Griggs. Yes. Admitting that he likes to...
Holy shit, it's not March!
What year is this?
Hang on, didn't we do this didn't we do this joke last year?
Yeah, but you're always late, so, you know.
Except I wasn't last
What time
year.
did we start recording tonight, Paul? There you go.
We're still on time for
I don't
Christmas,
know, are
so,
we?
you know, fuck you.
Are we?
I don't know, what year is this?
Anyway, yes, this is the 2017 Nerdmas special that you may be hearing in March. So, and if you are, then happy spring to
But
you all.
if you do, it's not my fault.
It is. So, and if it's not, we'll blame it anyway. Right. So, it's Nerdmas, guys. How have you been celebrating the festive season so far?
Trying not to be stabbed.
Simone brought home one of those fucking elf on a shelf things today.
Oh god, those are a thing over here now?
Yeah.
How old is she?
Simone is 19.
Right, okay. Have you not told her by now that Santa isn't real?
Yeah, I think she kind of guesses, but, you know.
Oh, she's only guessed. Right. You don't want to spoil it for you still taking her to the grotto and that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I she brought home an elf on a shelf.
No, yeah.
And did she have to bring the shelf with her, or?
No, it's sat by the telly. So
just on the back on the package
So
it just says shelf not included.
Yeah. Do you know, it probably has to. It probably has to. So he's more just an elf on a TV
Fuck, I wondered
stand
why
at
I
the
couldn't buy this at IKEA.
It's kind of scary trying to sit and watch something or play something on one of the consoles, and you've got this little fucking elf thing staring back at you.
Well, I'll be honest, that's not the worst one. Have you
That's
seen
just
also...
Simone, though, Paul.
Have you not seen that there's also like the elf on a shelf people have also been like, oh, here's one thing for your kids. We've installed, we've just released this elf on a shelf security camera you can put in their bedroom.
Jesus Christ.
Like, it's like, how is that like appropriate?
It's like that sounds to me like the beginnings of a crossover Paranormal Activity Christmas movie. You know what I mean? It's instead of it just being standard security cam footage, now it's Christmas security cam footage. Watch your elf capture your child floating out of its crib. All this kind of stuff.
It's just some kid floating along, and all that you see in the corner is just the caption "Slay Cam 1."
Slay Cam.
Jesus, I'm surprised no one's done that. A fan footage, you know.
Grotto
Christmas
Cam
murder
3.
movie. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
it's like Friday Night at Freddy's, but
okay,
like,
we'll write that. We'll write that film. It's just like a Christmas horror film set in like a Santa's grotto in the middle of a shit shopping centre.
Yeah, 5 festive nights at Freddy's. There you go.
Mm.
That's what we're doing. We get the license.
Yeah.
And,
I was going to say we might get in trouble if we just did that.
Or we'll change the name. What we'll call it? 6 Days at Santa's. Yeah. And it all takes place at the grotto, and all the animatronic elves move around at night and stuff. And if the power goes off, Santa comes up and scares you. and you have to start the film again.
What?
It happens in the game. If you fail the level, you have to start it again, don't you?
Yeah, but how would that
Freddy
work?
comes up and goes in your face.
Yeah.
When I say Freddy, I mean the big animatronic bear, not like, Mr. Krueger, who we're all deathly afraid of at the moment.
Yeah.
Because as we all know, Freddy Krueger is closely associated with Christmas, and that's why, he's after us this year.
Yep.
You were struggling, weren't you?
Shut up.
I'll be honest. When I first
do
read,
Back to the Future again.
I'll be honest. When I first read the thing, yes, it's all scripted, by the way.
Shh, don't give it away, Andy. Actually, there was going to be, I'll tell you this now, is when we found Gary Newman's car, Gary Oldman's car, whoever it is, Knight Rider, that was originally going to be the DeLorean from Back to the Future, and we were going to open the door, and Doc Brown was going to be in there, but it was going to be Freddy wearing the Doc Brown wig, and that was the original idea, but I thought, no, it's funnier if we do Knight Rider, because then Freddy can talk to him without actually being in the car.
Yeah.
And it's more Freddy for him to actually control, things and stuff like seatbelt strangling me.
I'll be honest though, I completely forgot that was genuinely how Freddy Krueger talked. And when I first read it, I was like, oh shit, it's Scary Terry.
Yeah. I was going to put a joke in where you go, oh my god, it's Scary Terry. No, I'm Freddy Krueger. Oh.
He's got miniature swords for hands.
Well, that's why there is one line that says bitch at the end, and it's the very first line. It's my homage to Scary Terry. Yeah.
Speaking of horror movies, though, the family earlier, one of the reasons that we're recording slightly later than we'd originally planned, we're getting into the festive season by watching Happy Death Day.
I haven't seen that yet. I'd like to, though. It's like Groundhog Day, but for murders.
Well, let's put it this way. They actually managed to get to the last sort of 60 seconds of the film and then point out that they are fully aware that they are doing a horror movie based on Groundhog Day.
All right, well, thanks for the spoiler, Paul.
This
is the same guy you put on you wind me up when you do this. Is you'll watch a film and you'll review it on your TV thing, whatever it is, like that, and you'll just go an unexpected death this week, and it's just like, well, I don't need to watch the episode now, do I?
I don't say who dies.
No, but now I know there's a death, and I know what to expect. I know to expect someone's going to die.
It's now an expected death.
That's like going into a film and I go, oh, you'll never guess the twist at the end. Now I know there's a twist. It's the whole that episode of the IT Crowd, you know what I mean? He's his own mum, that kind of thing. They're all dead. Winds me up.
Well, speaking of films that have been around for a while, fucking seeing as people have been putting Christmas movies on at work and stuff like that already, and right. Well, I say already. Technically, this is Christmas.
It's Christmas Eve.
But I mean, yeah. But like they were, but they were putting them on back at the end of January. January? The end of January. That's right. No,
the end of... start early at your
I recorded this last week. I'm just getting around to watching it.
Yeah. No. They were playing them like the last week of November, but. I was going to say as soon as Halloween's over, and I was like, wait, I seem to have lost my concept of time. But
what year is this?
What year is this? Damn it, Paul, you broke my brain.
What year is this?
Well, let's see. It's after the Badger Wars, so it's got to be 2157.
Yeah.
Bing!
Has Big Ron saved the Doctor yet? That's all I need to know.
I thought it was Mandy.
Oh, well, there's alternate universes, Paul. Time is not set.
I don't know what this means.
Wibbly wobbly. Dimensions and timey-wimey.
Yeah. But, I went over to my mum's, and she was like, oh, I'm in a Christmassy mood. Let's put on Christmas films. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. Okay. So Abby's like, oh, I know. We'll watch Miracle on 34th Street. You know that one with Richard Whiteley in it?
Richard Whiteley. The fella who used to do Countdown.
Wait, Richard Whiteley.
That's
not him. No, he's not a Sir anymore. This is what I found out this week. is as soon as you die, your knighthood is stripped of you.
Oh.
So he's not.
They've only got
actually a
limited
Sir.
knighthoods. They have to take them away from the dead people to give to the living people.
Well, no, it's. I heard about this because they were talking about when Jimmy Savile died, and it all came out about the whole "I'm a pedo" thing. He was a Sir, wasn't he? He was knighted. He was Sir Jimmy Savile, and they were like, strip him of his knighthood, and they were like, well, we can't because your knighthood is stripped of you when you die. You can't be a knight in the afterlife. Because you were a knight of the realm, and in the afterlife, if there is one, there is no, realm. There's no England.
Yeah.
In heaven or whatever it is, hell, obviously. So when you die, your knighthood is stripped of you, so you can't
I'll
have.
be honest.
If
I'll be
you
honest,
were knighted,
yeah.
and you died, it wouldn't say on your tombstone Sir Andy Weirs. It'd just say Andy Weirs. You can't have Sir. Yeah.
Fair
you
enough.
can have on your description a knight of the realm, but you can't have the word Sir on them. So,
what is it? KCBE?
Yeah.
Knight Commander British Empire.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. You can have that on there, but you can't have the word Sir. So, so...
What about if your profession was a teacher?
Well, I don't know.
Right, fair enough. But,
when Rimmer died, BSc, SSC. Yeah.
But, it's like... to be fair, if the Catholic Church is anything to go by, Jimmy Savile probably is in heaven because he did it the way they do.
Well, let's
not go into that.
On all this.
But what I was going to talk about was like Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah,
it's a remake.
Yeah, it's the remake. Well, it's what's his name? Not Richard. It isn't Richard Whiteley.
Don't worry about Miracle on 34th Street. We might be talking about that a little bit later.
Okay, we'll watch that later. But it got me thinking about like fucking. Actually, if we're talking about films later, fuck it. I'll leave it to later. We'll get to that. But it was just fucking weird seeing all this Christmas stuff at the end of November. It just like weirds me out for some reason. I'm just like, it's a December thing. But then, I don't know, that's just me.
No, I agree with you. I've kind of been forced to have the tree up slightly earlier than normal this year because we got a brand new one.
This is weird coming from the bloke who on December 1st goes, everything is Christmas, and just constantly listens to a Christmas playlist.
Yeah.
To see that you do have a limit and be like, November 30th, fuck that, that's not happening yet.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Christmas does not begin until the stroke of midnight.
Mm.
And then I turn into a pumpkin. And lose my shoes.
Yeah, 10.5 hours went on to the iPod on the evening of the 30th of November this year.
Oh, okay.
Of solid Christmas music. That's about 4,500 tracks.
See, I've just got
Paul,
David Tennant Big Finish, which is actually really good. Actually, I'm enjoying it.
Fair enough. Paul, what do Martin Luther King and Westlife have in common?
I don't know, Andy. What do Martin Luther King and Westlife have in common?
They have a dream.
So we've been over this.
Joke.
Right. Okay. I think we need to start a little. It's not a game as such. It's more just let's clear up some knowledge. Okay. I want to know. Have you seen some films?
Oh, God.
I can already guess the outcome of this, but let's see.
Seeing as I was like, 34th Street, Richard Whiteley, next!
I have a list of 90 Christmas
Andy,
movies
you want to sit this
specials.
one out, seeing as you don't watch films?
No, yeah, come on, he's got to play.
No, I'll play. I'll just give the stupid answers.
No.
Unless I
it's
actually
either
know
yes or no. It's only yes or no. There's no wrong answers here. I've got a list of 90 Christmas movies and specials.
Okay.
And I just want to know if you've seen them or not.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you now, I have seen 23 of them.
Alright.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so we're going to start off nice and easy with Elf.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone's seen Elf. Yeah.
The one where Zooey Deschanel actually seems like a human.
Yeah, Robot Deschanel, yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Sorry, what's the problem with Zooey Deschanel?
Like
She looks
in
like
things,
you know
she
them.
seems like a bit of a robot.
Yeah, you know them robots that you see on the telly, and like they're like, I want independence for robot kind. You know, all that kind of stuff. You know, or them weird sex dolls that creepy men buy. She looks like one of them.
I tried buying her once.
Just there's no light behind the eyes. You know what I mean?
No.
Just something robotic and dead inside.
Except for an elf where she was kind of cute.
I prefer her to her sister.
I can't remember which one his sister is.
Bones.
She's Bones.
Oh, Bones. Oh, no, I prefer Bones.
You
like
bone Bones.
I wouldn't mind, yeah. I'd throw her a body on us, yeah. Right.
She'll feel the touch of my phalanges.
Now, this one is probably a little bit more skewed towards the Americans.
Okay.
Have either of you seen A Christmas Story?
You'd have to be
You know, the
more
one with
specific.
the leg lamp and what have you. It's just called A Christmas Story.
Oh. The one with what in it?
The leg lamp.
No.
Oh, no.
And the kid who gets his tongue
I know of it,
stuck to
but-
the he gets his tongue stuck to the lamppost and all that kind of.
I've seen a nostalgia critic review of it, if that counts.
Yeah, no, it doesn't count.
Right. Well,
That's the only thing I know of
I've
it
seen
is
clips. I've
nostalgia
not
critic.
seen the film.
So neither of you have seen that then?
No.
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. Right. Okay, so it's A Wonderful Life.
Oh, hell yes.
Maybe.
Do you want to live, Clarence? Do you want to live?
I know the film.
Every
We
time
fall off a
a
fucking
bell
bridge.
rings, an angel gets its wings.
The
I
kid
don't-
just gives up on English halfway through that
I
sentence.
don't-
It just makes noise.
I don't.
Good on you, Clarence.
I don't think I've.
Thank you,
actually-
Rob Deb. Merry Christmas, movie house.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Impractical Jokers, Brian Quinn. Fuck your mother. No.
Okay then.
But I don't think I've actually seen the original. I've just always seen parodies of it.
Right. Okay, so that's a no for you.
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the film. The reason why, like, me and my brother have both managed to scare our mum or random other people we'd been with.
Just launch paint pots down the stairs at her and all
No,
this kind of
it'll
stuff.
be like we'll be going somewhere and someone will go, "Have I forgotten something?" And we'll immediately yell, "Kevin!"
So
the point
2,
where I've
Lost
been-
in New York.
Oh, I've seen that. I got. We had a conversation about it because I've
You've
got
not
the.
seen it, Paul?
No, I've only ever seen the first one.
It stars Donald Trump
It does.
in a pivotal role.
It does.
I
That's
can't,
where
I can't
got
wait
my,
for Joshua to see it so that he can make some kind of a comment about Donald Trump.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's where I got my Talk Boy from. Like my Walkman Talk
Boy.
That
Yeah.
I got had a tape of samples from it, and it had the creepy pigeon.
Credit card? No problem.
2019, we're planning on going to New York, and I mentioned this to one of my mates at work, and mentioned that Joshua wants to see Trump Tower, and my mate said, "Oh, why is that? Does he want to go and take a piss up against the wall?"
Yes.
Yes, he does.
More or less what I said.
Yes.
Okay. Have you seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The best rant I've ever seen in my life.
Possibly. I remember bits of it, but I don't know if I've seen it all. I'd say yes, because I think I have.
Okay. You think you have?
I think I have.
No. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm on the fence as to whether this
The
is
Nightmare
a Christmas
Before
movie
Elm
Or a
not.
Halloween movie, yeah.
Yeah.
The Nightmare
Keep on,
Before
I
Elm
suppose.
Street.
Okay. A Charlie Brown Christmas.
I must have seen that when I was a kid.
Again, seen Nostalgia Critic, not the original.
I listen to the soundtrack album every year, so yeah. I've
Now-
definitely seen it as a kid.
The original Miracle on 34th Street.
Nope.
No.
No. Okay. Interesting to know. The Polar Express.
Yes, I've got it on DVD.
No.
Ah. No.
No.
Love Actually.
I've seen that.
I haven't. Actually,
I actually had to.
I thought you owned that, Paul.
No, admittedly, it's one of those ones that I keep thinking I should do. But I've got the songs off of it. I've got Thingy singing Christmas is all around.
I love Christmas, I always will.
I remember that film because I believe that's the film that the two Caitlins made me kept saying lines from when I was over in America. Because two Caitlins, yeah. From any of the Popcast regulars will know who I'm talking about. Okay. Sexy Toaster, one of them is her at name is, but
making up words now.
But they kept asking me to say things, and I didn't understand until he explained they were lines from Love Actually, because I'm English, so I can say the lines properly. And they found it hilarious. I was just like going, I don't know what's going on.
I'd really like to think that Love Actually is a prequel to The Walking Dead. Is when Andrew Lincoln gets binned off by Keira Knightley at the end of the film, so he's just like, sod this, I'm moving to America, I'm going to become a policeman. And then unfortunately he gets shot, gets put in a coma, and then when he wakes up the world has gone to hell.
Enough time has passed.
And there's zombies as well.
Well, that's all, yeah. When I say the world's gone to hell, Paul, that's what I meant.
Well, no, I was referring to his best mate shagging his missus, but yeah.
Well, yeah. But yeah, it's an interesting theory if you put it that way.
No.
What? What did you say?
That hurt me too close, Paul.
Oh.
But
Andy, shall I put you in a coma?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay.
Wait, that happened after the coma, didn't it?
During?
Oh, fuck knows.
After?
I don't know.
Well, she thought he was dead.
Yeah. But, presumably there was enough time in between Love Actually and The Walking Dead that he got married and had a kid.
Yes.
Because otherwise he's just married into this family and being like, hey, 3 days. Like, he's just.
Hey, Carl. Yeah, you're my son now, Carl.
No,
I'm 12.
It's Coral. Coral. Spelled Coral. Coral.
Yeah. Right. Have you seen the Grinch? The live-action Grinch.
No.
Live-action what?
Live-action Grinch.
Oh, Grinch, yes.
Right. Okay. A film called The Holiday.
Oh,
I don't know anything about
I'm aware of it. I have not seen it.
Okay.
Andrew? I don't know what the fuck that is.
I've got this mental image of a very plain white poster with just 4 separate photos of the 4 stars. And
that's
a very plain type. Who's in it?
Oh wait,
I believe
is
Jack
that
Black? I think Kate Winslet might be in it.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Yeah,
that rings a bell.
Like, so they swap, and Jack Black's playing this dude who like writes piano songs or some shit.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Yeah, and then they swap houses for a fucking holiday or some shit, and then they decide that they fall in love with people there. Spoilers for anyone who hasn't watched it. Yeah, I have seen that actually.
Okay. I hate to tell you this, Paul, but Andy's actually beaten you so far.
I know. That's shocking.
This is weird.
It's the only time of year Andy watches films is at Christmas.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, The Muppets Christmas Carol.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. That's the one with Michael
The
Caine.
Muppets.
With Michael Caine, where he's like, I'm Bob Cratchit, fuck your kids.
No, he's not. He's Ebenezer Scrooge.
Right.
And he's like, I hate Christmas. My kid has kidney disease.
Kath and I have been talking
I have rickets.
It'd be much better if Michael Caine was Bob Cratchit and Kermit the Frog was Ebenezer Scrooge.
Cratchit, you're working through Christmas, yay!
We've been talking about this in our house, and basically, as far as we're concerned, A Christmas Carol with Muppets, that is a perfect movie. Yet Joshua doesn't like it. He has been disowned.
I prefer the earlier works of the Muppets. They're better in space.
No, he likes the more recent
stuff. I much prefer this when they took Manhattan, Father.
No, he prefers the more recent stuff.
I prefer that film where Big Bird is suicidal.
Yes. I much prefer the adventures of Oscar in Grouchland. Papa.
Papa, why are we watching Bob Cratchit again? I
say,
his
Father.
face.
Why is Ricky Gervais hanging around with a Kermit the Frog with a big black mole upon the side of his sock?
We haven't watched that one, actually.
Papa, can we watch the film Ricky Gervais?
Muppets Most Wanted we've still not got round to, but the Muppets he
Don't
really
waste your
loves.
time,
And
mate.
he liked the most recent TV show as well. I didn't think there was anything wrong with
I
it
say,
either.
Peter, can I watch the new Muppets movie, the one with 1980s robotic gentlemen?
Father, switch off this film. I don't like it. The tiny frog's going to die.
May a life giver, could you explain to me? I like to think of him dressed like Damien from the Elmo with that little floppy hat on and all that kind of stuff.
Parental unit number 2. Can we... Fetch me a giant crumpet and we shall watch this.
And now stuff this heated bag inside of a toy for me. I want to see you squirm as you squeeze your skin, Father. Feel your flesh sizzle for my amusement as I clap my hands and dance.
Fuck that, he's not Damien, he's that kid from Children of the Corn. I will give you punishments, each one more horrible than the last.
Now shower me with Pokemon from Build-A-Bear.
Oh, less said about those fucking things, the better.
Oh.
Right. Oh. Have you seen Scrooge?
Super Sentai, away!
Andy, have you seen Scrooged?
Scrooged? Which one's that?
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Oh.
Speaking of Muppets, yeah.
Maybe?
There's a couple of Hensons in that, yeah. You seen the Bill Murray version of Scrooge, basically?
I'm gonna say no, because I think I may have,
God,
but
it's amazing.
I don't remember it, so I'll say no.
But Bobcat Goldthwait as essentially Bob Cratchit.
Yeah.
I want everyone to get on the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've not seen it.
Next year's Christmas special, Bobcat Goldthwait's going to be in the script.
Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah, we're doing Police Academy 3 next year. Citizens on
Quick,
patrol.
where's that Yeti come from?
Yeti?
Right, okay.
Oh,
Bad
shit,
Santa.
It's just Michael Winslow in the forest again.
Bad Santa.
I caught about 5 minutes of it last week, but no, I've not watched it otherwise.
You need to rectify that, my friend.
No, I haven't watched that.
What? Oh my God, the pair of you need your faces slapping.
I've just got around to it.
It's on my every year Halloween, Christmas Eve.
Okay.
It's one of my films, yeah. Santa Claus the movie.
That's
with,
right?
Yes.
With your man.
Yep. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Jingle all of the way.
Well, you know for a fact that I've seen that.
Yes, I knew you had, Andy.
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Rankin and Bass.
Aware of it because it's one of those classic American Christmas specials, but never seen it.
I've not seen it because fuck those guys.
The Santa Claus,
Yes.
Tim Allen.
Oh, that's the one with Tim Allen.
Yeah.
What was the other one that we?
Santa Claus the movie.
Oh, which?
That's the one with Dudley Moore as an elf.
Dudley Moore. Ha ha, man elf. And that's the one when he says, well, we're going to give the toys away for free. And John Lithgow goes, for free?
Oh, I've not seen that, but I've seen this one. So mark me down as not seeing this. So then the scores are even.
Okay. Well, I've just changed it around on the other thing.
Oh, okay.
So I've got a spreadsheet, but I've still got to count it all up at the end, unfortunately.
Okay.
Santa Claus 2.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Mrs. Claus. Yeah?
Yeah.
Both seen that, okay. Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause.
Yes.
Again, yeah, I'm pretty sure we've watched all of that franchise.
Something I've never heard of. It's called Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale.
No.
What the
Some kind of
fuck is
foreign
that?
film.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I didn't think
I'm
it
not
would have done.
Huh?
The Jim Carrey animated Christmas Carol.
No.
It's done by the same people who made Polar Express.
No, actually, I've seen bits of it. But...
Yeah. Okay. Arthur Christmas.
Yes.
Yes.
I watched that the other day, actually.
Okay. Andy, I know you've seen this one. The Snowman.
Yes. Gets watched most years in our house.
Right.
You wouldn't believe how many people I've told about the sequel, about Santa, what he does between Christmases, and no one believes me it exists.
No one ever does.
Did I ever tell you about the first time I showed the snowman to my eldest son, Alex?
No.
Right.
Okay, so I'd made a point of... I think I found it in a...
Watch this film, son. The snowman died.
Bearing in mind this, Alex is 19 now, so this was about...
No, 19.
So I want to say this was about...
Alex is the average age of a soldier in Vietnam.
This was about 16, 17 years ago. And so I picked it up on VHS from a charity shop or something, and I put it on.
Channel 4 played it?
We were watching it before that. And...
Is it?
Alex,
I thought you said Simone was 19. Or
yeah,
am I getting
she is as well.
Fuck me, you were busy that year.
No, Simone's stepdaughter, isn't she?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. Anyway, so...
I just considered... Yeah.
Alex absolutely loved the film until right at the end, where the snowman, spoilers...
Fire the spoiler cannon!
Dies.
What?
And...
I thought that was the point of the film.
Yeah, well, anyway, he just went to bits. He was floods of tears, inconsolable. So what I had to do was go, no, look, rewind the tape, put it back on, look, he's fine.
Put him back in the freezer.
Yeah, so, I don't know whether Alex remembers that, but I must ask him sometime, but,
Do you remember when I had to re-edit The Snowman because you were a little bitch?
Yeah. Do you know what the best Snowman animation is? It's the Iron Brew advert that he did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where they're flying through the air and they're doing the song and all that kind of stuff.
But then they all start fighting over Iron Brew.
The Snowman's got a can of Iron Brew and the kid's like, let me have some. The Snowman's like, no. And the song's all like, I asked for Iron Brew, it's lovely and it tastes so nice, and all this kind of stuff. And he's trying to drink the Iron Brew, and he manages to get the can from the Snowman, takes a swig, and it goes sort of like, oh yeah, it's like, we're falling very fast, don't know where we're going to land. I had some Iron Brew, he let go of my hand, or something like that. It's basically the Snowman trying to murder this child because he just drinks some of his Iron Brew. Oh god, it's fantastic. Love it. Right, okay, this is where they all start getting a bit more on the wonk now.
On the wonk.
On the wonk.
So, a lot of these will be Disney presentations from here on out.
Okay. Joy.
Okay. Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Yes.
I mean, what's that about? I mean, seriously, is
basically...
Mickey Mouse like, oh, Pluto, you've got to work through Christmas, oh!
No, Mickey is...
Mickey, see the error of your ways. You'll be dead in the future unless you change.
Mickey's Bob Cratchit. If I remember right, Mickey is Bob Cratchit, and presumably Ebenezer Scrooge is...
It's got to be like Peter.
Scrooge, it'll be Scrooge McDuck could be Ebenezer.
Of course, yeah. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Okay, something called I'll Be Home for Christmas.
That rings a bell, but again, I don't think I've seen it.
Driving home for Christmas.
Those kids stole my sandwich. Damn those Mesky's kids.
It's the kids in Rhapsody Street stole it.
Here in my car, I have no arms or legs.
So neither of you have seen I'll Be Home for Christmas
callback.
now?
No. I don't think so.
Okay. The animated How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
No. Surprisingly.
No. Okay.
And Isaiah said.
Okay. Santa Paws, aka The Search for Santa Paws.
Oh fuck no.
The one with the fucking like snow buddies shit.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Santa Paws 2, The Santa Pups.
Yeah, I think we can safely say that I've not seen any of this fucking ongoing franchise of anything to do with cute dogs.
Santa Paws 2, The Quickening.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Santa Paws 3, Damien. No. Hello, Papa. Can I watch Santa Paws 3? No. What was the film that you just mentioned a moment ago, Andy? The Quickening.
Snow Buddies.
Yeah, well, this is one of that range. This is Santa Buddies.
No, I've not seen that.
No.
Okay.
Airbud.
Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
No.
Mickey had a shit ton of Christmas films. No for both of you, yeah?
I don't think I've seen it. What is it about?
Okay. I don't know.
Let me look it up.
I've only got the titles. No, don't be looking things up. No, we're just playing. We're just going through them.
Okay, in that case, I presume I haven't.
Okay. So you haven't seen Once Upon a Christmas.
No.
Have you seen Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas?
Probably not.
No.
I mean, come on. How lazy is that for a title?
Yep.
The only way it could have been lazy if it was Once Upon a Christmas 2. Right, here we go.
The third one is Thrice Upon a Christmas.
Oh, no, the third one is Mickey's Magical Christmas, snowed in at the House of Mouse.
Fucking hell. Okay, I haven't seen that.
How did they manage to fit that onto the spine of the DVD?
I don't know.
Christmas magic.
Disney's Babes in Toyland.
No.
I have seen a film with the same title, but it's not a Christmas film.
Oh, did anybody have a white Christmas?
Kif Crocus joined us for the Footnerds Christmas episode. Amy. So have you seen that, Andy?
What's that?
Have you seen Babes in Toyland?
I've seen a Nostalgia Critic review, but not the actual thing.
No, they don't count. I told you that.
Yes.
Okay. Are you aware of the dog who saved Christmas?
No.
I want to say that I'm aware of it, but I really hope I'm not. But no, I don't think I've seen it.
Okay. What about Curious George, A Very Monkey Christmas?
They did a Curious George Christmas movie.
They certainly did.
Sake. I didn't even watch the normal Christmas, the Curious George shit, so yeah.
No, I've seen the original the Curious George movie, the one with Will Ferrell as the man with the big yellow hat. Only because I saw it on a plane coming back from Cyprus. So
the entire time you're going, I wish this plane would crash.
It wasn't too bad. But,
sitting there going, you damn dirty apes.
Well, it was Will Ferrell as the voice of the man with the big yellow hat. Frank Welker was Curious George, and the man with the big yellow hat's girlfriend was Anna Faris. So, quite a decent cast. Okay, Nativity. Now, this is the one, the British film
inner
about
child
school.
is mine, man with a dirt yellow hat.
That's the Martin Freeman one, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Wait, what's this?
And then
Nativity.
the sequel was David Tennant.
Yes.
And the third one.
We'll get to them, sure.
Wait, what's this film called?
Nativity. It's just called.
Nativity. No.
Yes. It's about a primary school that's putting on Nativity, and they get told it's going to be broadcast on the telly and all this nonsense. He just lies, and it gets bigger and bigger, and out of control.
Yeah, no.
Not seen that. Okay. Paul, have you seen it?
Yes, I have seen it.
Okay. Have you seen Nativity 2, Danger in the Manger?
With David Tennant, yes.
Jesus Christ, no.
Have you seen Nativity 3, Dude, Where's My Donkey?
With,
oh, God!
I want to say Martin Clunes.
I don't know about that one.
And
I didn't even know this existed until earlier today.
It's like they stole their titles from us. Dude, where's
so have you seen? Yeah, you've seen that one, Paul. Yeah.
Yes, I have seen Dude, Where's My
Martin
Donkey?
Martin Clune. Okay. What about One Magic Christmas?
No.
No idea what that is.
Nope. Merry Madagascar.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. I think I've managed to avoid that.
It's one of them short DreamWorks.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah, probably is, yeah.
Probably.
Like, they've got the All Hail King Julian stuff on there as well.
King Julian. Yeah. No, okay. Okay, I want a dog for Christmas, Charlie Brown.
Do you?
Yes.
Any Charlie Brown ones, just presume I've not seen them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay. I have.
I don't like watching boys with cancer.
It's the one. It's the story about how Charlie Brown got Snoopy.
Oh.
Okay. The Disney spin-off, back when they were doing like Little Mermaid 2 and all that nonsense, they thought, how can we spin off Beauty and the Beast? The only thing we can do is to make stories like Unseen Tales from the Belle's Time with the Beast.
Yep.
So it's Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas.
I have seen that.
You have?
Yes.
Thought you might.
Why?
I don't know, it's just an idea. Paul?
No chance.
Why did you think I'd seen it?
I don't know, just had an idea.
Right.
Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh Year. I know. I had to research these. Shut up.
No, that's one I don't think I have seen, actually.
Happy Pooh Year.
It sounds like a very unfortunate misprint on a greetings card, doesn't it?
Yep. It do you know what it makes me think of? A fucking Winnie the Pooh version of those that Glade fucking air freshener like advert where the kid where the woman says to her kid like, go to the toilet before we leave, and he's like, I'm going to do a poo at Paul's.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that bit in a long time. Why do you keep letting kids poo in your house, Paul?
I have no idea.
I just enjoy it. Okay, see, Winnie the Pooh Seasons
That'd be
of
the
Giving.
fucking weirdest, rather than him driving around going, lollipops, get your lollipops. You just stood there with
Pooh in my house.
just a sign above the door that says poo in here. Like,
free toilet.
Bother.
You know, when you see that, it'd be brilliant if the advert was just like, I'm going to do a poo balls, and you think it's going to be like his friend who's the same age. It just goes and it's a 43-year-old man. Hello, little Timmy. Come and use my badab toilet.
At the end of the advert, like the music gets a little menacing as Paul like closes it. Just as you just see his face, he winks at the camera and closes the door.
No, you just see this eye staring off from like a glory hole in the toilet.
Oh god.
Okay.
Now then.
Winnie the Pooh Seasons of Giving.
God.
No.
Seasons of Giving Pooh. No.
No. Christmas with the Cranks. Another Tim Allen movie.
Yeah, surprisingly no.
Yes.
I believe it's Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis.
I have seen that.
Yes. Okay. Recess Christmas. Miracle on 3rd Street.
No.
You know, I've got this vague recollection that I did actually catch that one year. I didn't even go out of my way to watch it. It just happened to be on one of the kids' channels.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have actually seen that. That really rings a bell.
I wouldn't class this as a Christmas movie, but Frozen.
No.
That's not
I've managed to avoid that like the proverbial plague.
Wait, which version? The Disney one.
Frozen, yeah.
Right.
Not the one where they're on the.
Not the one where they're on the ski lift.
No, that's a great film, though.
Yeah. Yes, I've seen Frozen.
Yeah, if people listening to this haven't seen Frozen, directed by Adam Green, it's a live action thing about three teenagers, early 20s, who get trapped on a ski lift overnight. Actually, it's over the weekend, as it turns out to be. Just stranded up there because people forget they're on it.
They have to warm up by fucking each other repeatedly.
No, they don't. Ernest Saves Christmas.
No, I've not Seen any of the Ernest films?
I've seen all the Ernest films.
That explains a lot.
I love Ernest.
No, I've not seen any of the Ernest films, and I can imagine most UK audiences haven't, because I remember the first time.
Slam Dunk Ernest is brilliant because he has shoes that kind of are able to make him jump high, like Flubber.
Yeah.
It's
Flubber.
Except they've got mechanic things. Yeah. It's like springs, like Inspector Gadget's boss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Gremlins.
Yes.
Gremlins, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Everyone's seen Gremlins. Holiday Inn.
But surprisingly for me, no. That's a really classic musical, and is usually my sort of thing, but no. Yeah, it's black and white and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, I've not seen that.
Okay, another Rankin and Bass. It's the Year Without Santa Claus.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Good Luck Charlie. It's Christmas.
Nope.
No.
That's a spin-off of the Nickelodeon show Good Luck Charlie.
Oh.
Santa Baby.
What?
Starring Jenny McCarthy.
No.
Yes, you know her. She's well known for her acting skills. White Christmas.
I've had a few.
So the original film with Bing in singing the title song. No, again, surprisingly, it's one I haven't seen.
Shockingly,
I've not seen it, just experienced.
Yes.
Okay. White Christmas 3D. Okay. Speaking of people who've been having, this makes me rethink the title of this one. Bob the Builder. Bob's White Christmas.
I've not seen it, but I bet he enjoyed it.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Bob the Builder, where are those holes? Bob the Builder, in the loo.
Bob the Builder, can we fill it? Bob the Builder, fuck we can. Yeah.
Builder, can we cottage?
Jesus.
I did. That's a Christmas special I have avoided.
Okay, here's a spin-off I hadn't even heard of before, but apparently there is another Home Alone called Home Alone: The Holiday Heist.
Is that Home Alone 3?
No,
that's 4.
Oh.
It's not. It doesn't have the number 4 in it. It's a straight to DVD job.
I believe it's number. I believe it is number 4, and it does star the character of Kevin McAllister. Just not played by Macaulay Culkin.
Not aged by not played by an aging drug addict. No.
Yeah, and it would appear that they're just not even acknowledging the events of the first 3 movies. Weirdly, it's like this is like a reboot almost. Yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
Not seen it.
Okay, it's a very Muppet Christmas movie. Very many Muppet Christmas movie.
No.
What's the difference between that and the Christmas Carol? It's not a Christmas Carol.
One's a Christmas Carol and one's a slightly more generic, just Muppet Christmas story.
Okay, I'm not.
Papa, can we put on the very Merry Muppet Christmas movie, Papa? I do enjoy the performances of Fozzie Bear and Miss Piggy.
Donator of my Y chromosomes. Let me watch. Perchance we watch this.
Mayhaps we watch the Muppets in a very Merry Christmas movie.
Stick your hand in that kettle for me.
Oh,
how the hell did our jokes about...
For Christmas I give you the gift of self-flagellation.
How did our references on the show go from us lot joking about Josh going, oh, he's a little bit camp, to Father, torture yourself for my amusement.
I don't know. Why don't you explain it to me?
I have no idea. I was the one who thought Miracle on 34th Street had Richard Whiteley in it.
If anyone can explain this to us, 50footnerds@gmail.com. You know what to do. Okay.
Also explain cheese on chips. No one ever explained that.
But it's lovely.
I don't get it.
Has anyone seen A Christmas Tale?
No.
What, like an American Tale type thing?
No, it's just called A Christmas Tale.
Christmas Tale? No, probably not.
Okay. Recipe for a Perfect Christmas?
No. Starring Ainsley Harriott.
Is that like volume 2 of How to Serve Mankind or something?
I don't know what it is. Now, here's something I've never heard of before. It's called Prep and Landing.
No, God no.
Not a fucking clue.
In that case, then you won't have heard of the sequel to Prep and Landing: Naughty versus Nice.
God no.
No.
Okay.
I'm just hoping that the wait, is that a Christmas movie? Or is it Hanukkah
Apparently
movie?
so. It's about two elves, one called Prep, one called Landing, presumably.
I'm thinking of the Adam Sandler one.
Oh, 8 Crazy Nights.
Yeah, I was just going to ask if
that's a Hanukkah movie. No, it's not on the list. I presume then you would have heard of the third Prep and Landing movie, which is the movie I've seen with the most amount of colons in the title ever. Okay, it's Prep and Landing, Stocking Stuffer, Operation, Secret Santa.
Jesus Christ.
Prep and Landing, Stocking Stuffer, Operation Secret Santa.
Nope.
No.
Okay. The amount of colons in that's ridiculous. Okay, here's one that Joshua might like, Paul. Sesame Street, Elmo's Christmas Countdown.
We've never really done Sesame Street in our house. So...
Papa, I wish to enjoy the festivities of Elmo's Christmas Countdown. And whilst we do, you must put your hand in the flames until you see bone.
You know, the longer you're going on, the more you're turning Joshua into hedonism bot.
Oh, hello, Father. You never know. Maybe when he's older, it's like, pour wine on me, zombie. Yeah. Okay. 4 Christmases.
No.
No.
Now, this, I believe, is Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn.
Oh,
various in-laws.
Rings a bell, but
no.
Not seen it.
Yeah, I have seen it. The Little Drummer Boy.
Nope.
Nope.
'Twas the day before Christmas.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. The night. 'Twas the night.
Nope.
Nope.
The one with the most boring title on the list. Merry Christmas, Olivia.
No.
Who the fuck's Olivia?
Exactly. I don't know. On the picture on the cover, it's just a pig. I'm not even messing. It's like a knockoff Peppa Pig.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I know what fucking show that is.
Is it Olivia?
Yeah.
Case closed. Thanks, Sherlock. Ice Age, A Mammoth Christmas.
No.
Surprisingly, no. I haven't watched that particular spin-off.
Now, this I love the title of this one. This is My Little Pony, A Very Minty Christmas.
Nope.
Now, I don't know about you, but where I live, the word minty can be used to mean not very nice, a little bit crap.
Yes.
Like kind of dirty. So, My Little Pony, A Very Dirty Christmas. Scruffy Crimbo. In Ponyland.
Scruffy Crimbo.
Scruffy Crimbo. So, no for them, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Angelina Ballerina in the Nutcracker Suite.
Oh, no.
No. Now, here's another one that I'd like to know the plot of. It's Barbie in A Christmas Carol.
Oh, shit.
Barbie, if you don't change your ways.
Yeah.
I'm presuming that's a no.
Yeah, that's a no. Move on.
Okay. Arthur's Perfect Christmas. Now, this is Arthur, the little aardvarky dude who's the meme. The bald fist. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay. A Barbie Perfect Christmas. So this is presumably after she's changed her ways. She's been visited by 3 ghosts in the night.
Oh no! Apparently, I was.
I am the ghost of Steve, your boyfriend before Ken, who murdered himself.
Yeah.
Murdered himself? Committed suicide. You can't murder yourself. That doesn't work.
Well, technically you can. I'm looking up the plot for Barbie: A Christmas Carol, and it's basically just Barbie telling someone else the story of A Christmas Carol.
Barbie
Someone should
reads
say Barbie
Charles Dickens.
Why is it called Barbie in A Christmas
Well, it
Carol?
says
Should be called Barbie reads the Christmas
Barbie
Carol.
tells Kelly about a glamorous diva.
Who's Kelly?
I don't
Who's
know.
This?
About a glamorous diva named Eden who wanted her employees to work on Christmas Day until she was visited by 3 spirits.
Whiskey, gin, and vodka.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it was the 14th CGI computer animated movie in the Barbie film series.
Oh, yeah, they've done loads, yeah. Barbie, the Fairy Princess, all that nonsense.
Barbie and Human Centipede 4.
Barbie's Perfect Christmas, I'm taking it that's a no then, yeah?
That's
No.
a no.
Okay. Lucky Christmas.
No.
Featuring the
No.
dude from the Lucky Charms adverts. No.
Yeah.
Well, Declan.
I can't even walk in, consider a prick.
Yeah. Deck the Halls. Now that's Matthew Broderick and
Yes!
Danny DeVito.
I actually watched. I actually saw this the other day. This was one of the
I
ones that
watched
was
this
on
a
at
couple
work.
of months ago on Netflix. Weirdly, yes.
I remember that being on telly because we were watching it and someone said, "Oh yeah, that's Matthew Broderick," and I just looked at the telly and went, "That's a lot of fish." Everyone just looked.
Matthew Broderick was the guy. He was Ferris Bueller. He was the guy from Godzilla, and he was also the voice of adult Simba.
Was he?
What happened in his career to become Inspector Gadget?
Yeah, that is a bit weird.
What happened? Yeah, Simba. Young Simba was Jonathan Taylor Thomas from
Tool
Home
Time.
Improvement. Yeah, Tool Time. And adult Simba was Matthew Broderick.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, weird, isn't it?
He did a really good job as adult Simba. I wonder where his acting. Apparently, he's only a good actor when you can't see his face.
Well, do you know what? I've got to say, he was probably very, very. He was ready to go into that movie because he must have spoken to Jeremy Irons before, who told him to be prepared. That would make no sense because that episode hasn't come out yet, as of recording.
So it'll make sense by the time people hear, but Paul will have no fucking idea.
I've got to hope that this episode can go up on Christmas Day, whether talk show's taking a fit again or Jesus Christ. That website's spending more time down than it is up at the moment.
We'll just have to upload it 3 days early and be like, don't download it yet!
Yeah. Okay, Kalu's holiday movie.
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
It looks like Bod.
What the fuck is Bod?
No, never heard of it.
What the hell's Bod?
You need to look Bod up.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Poddington Peas.
Elf Buddy's Musical Christmas.
Elf Buddy? No.
No.
This is the animated version of the movie Elf.
Yeah.
What?
No.
And it's what the Elf stage musical is based on.
Huh.
It's basically the same thing, all the same songs. And in the animated one that I've just mentioned there, Buddy the Elf is actually voiced by Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. And he's woeful.
Ugh.
He's woeful.
I'm only good at playing someone with autism.
I howled laughing when I saw this cover.
Okay.
Elfman.
Right.
About a superhero elf.
Let me look up the cover. Elfman.
By that which I mean, I'm going to take that as you've not seen it.
I've not seen it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
It features Wee Man.
From Jackass.
Oh, okay. That's where he's from. Okay, no.
How many other actors do you know called Wee Man?
I didn't know that was a dude. The only people that I know from that show are fucking...
Jason Wee Man Acuna.
Oh, that's his name. I only remember Steve-O, Bam Margera, and...
I could name all of them, mate.
Normally I remember I remember there was a twat that killed himself in a car. And And there's the other one that plays Bad Grandpa that normally I remember the name of, but I can't.
Knoxville.
Johnny Knoxville, that's the one.
Ryan Dunn's the one who killed himself in the car.
Yeah, that's the...
the 12 Dogs of Christmas.
God, dogs. No.
Have you noticed a big theme about dogs and Christmas?
But dogs
There's
are
no
for
cat
life,
movies
not just
for
for Christmas.
Exactly. There's no cat movies for Christmas, though. It's all dogs. Max and Ruby, a merry bunny Christmas.
No.
Dora the Explorer, Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure.
No.
Again, why are all these kids' films doing Christmas Carol?
Because nobody can be asked to come up with a better, more original plot.
Do you want to work over Christmas?
Spirit, no swipey.
Yeah. Should we change our ways, children?
Maybe Michael Bay can use this for the plot of the sequel to the Dora the Explorer movie he's making.
Well, let's face it couldn't be any worse than Transformers The Last Night.
Come on. No, Last Night had some good things going for it.
It had no plot. It was awful. Spoilers if you've not seen The Last Night.
Fire the spoiler cannon!
But why is Unicron the Earth? That makes no sense.
I like the fact that we presume that people listening to this will have not heard us already talk about that in that Beyond.
Again, and what's with the random, do you know what, Cybertron's been destroyed, but this bitch has just been waiting here for Optimus Prime to turn up, and now he's evil. Out of nowhere. It's a terrible film. Terrible film.
Bumblebee,
yeah, but
the whole film was sold on Optimus versus Bumblebee, which happens for, I'm not kidding, 36 seconds in the entire film.
I just like it, the fact that it's like, hey, Bumblebee, you remember how you came to Earth in the first film? Well, now you're in World War II!
Yeah.
Which makes, how are they going to do the fucking prequel where he's there in the 80s? Because he wasn't there!
know.
We see him arrive on Earth in the first fucking film!
But all he had to have done was left at some point.
How?
Like Optimus does at the end of every film. He's just like, right, I'm done, I'll see you later.
What would be the fucking... What, so at the end of the fucking prequel with The Rock, he just stands there and he just plays the audio from
John Cena.
No, he just plays the audio from the dog that was in Itchy and Scratchy.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Yeah, just
Bumblebee died on his way back to Cybertron.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then Krusty comes on and goes, Bumblebee's dead! Yay!
The funniest thing those films have ever done is had Jetfire screaming about his father being a wheel.
The first wheel.
How do you know what he
transformed into?
Nothing!
Nothing!
Did it with honor! Dignity, damn it!
Okay, I've got a few more. Okay, so the Cat in the Hat knows a lot about Christmas.
Is that?
The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about Christmas.
No.
Nope. The Snowman and the Snow Dog.
You know what? I've managed to avoid that.
We watched it.
Original only for me.
I'll never watch the Star Wars movies unless they're the original 1977 version, because George Lucas goes in and pisses about with them too much. Look at me, I'm a hipster. I'm a hipster. Look at me, I'm poor. Hipster Paul.
I just
I buy vinyl. I need a quinoa salad and only eat gluten free. The Gruffalo's Child.
No.
Okay. And Chili Christmas.
No.
Is that we're related to Baywatch Chilly Nights in any way?
I don't know. Right.
Stars Joe looking for UFOs. That's all it is. It's just an hour and a half of Joe just sat there with a Christmas hat, like staring out of his window, occasionally looking through binoculars.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Andy, you've seen 22. And Paul, you've seen 19.
Yeah, that was about my count.
Andy has actually seen more Christmas movies than Paul.
Well, he's seen more on that list than I have.
Well, by average then. But I've seen the most because I got 23. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there we have it. So, shall we move straight on to the game that I have planned then? Which is in relation to Christmas movies.
Yep.
Go on then.
Okay. Right, remember last year how we played Christmas number ones?
Oh, yes.
Yes. We're going to do something similar. I'm going to name some films, and you have to give me the date that they came out.
Okay.
The year, I mean, not the actual, December 14th. You know what I mean? That would be just stupid.
Yes.
Okay, so, let's play. When did this film come out? Because I didn't think...
Dun.
Okay, so, Andy, you're up first.
Okay.
No Googling, guys. Put your phones away. No Googles, no iPads, nothing like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Andy.
Yes.
What year did Home Alone come out?
1992.
Paul, would you say higher or lower? You don't get a point for this. You're only getting a point if you get your question right now, because that confused me last year.
I'm gonna say it's older than that.
Okay, so you're gonna say it came out earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Paul, you won the moral victory there, because Andy, it was actually 1990.
Oh, was it the sequel that came out in 92?
I don't know.
I want to say that you'd be right about that.
Yeah, thereabouts. 91, 92. I think they rushed into production straight away, so yeah.
I didn't get a Talk Boy until like 99.
I think it's 92, yeah. So, Paul.
Yes.
Your Christmas movie, the first one.
Yes.
Is Elf.
Oh, God. Right, so I've seen it. It's...
Stars Will Ferrell.
Behind
the Eyes, Zooey Deschanel.
Yes.
Stop Googling.
I want to say it's like, what is it, 10 years old?
Don't ask me.
Go on, let's say 2007.
It's older than that.
It's older than that?
Yeah.
Andy's right, it's 2003, Paul.
Ah. Crikey, fucking hell, 14 years.
14 years old, yeah. Jesus. Now, Andy.
Yes.
Speaking of old films. It's a Wonderful Life.
1973.
Okay. Paul, put him out of his misery.
I think I can comfortably take the moral victory by saying it's a lot older than that.
Yeah, Andy, you came out 1 year after World War II entered, 1946.
Fair enough.
Right, let's go to the Walking Dead prequel. Paul, when did Love Actually come out?
Now, Love Actually.
Now, Oh, yes, hello.
I want to say
You know you love Christmas, you always do.
Yeah. I want to say 2003?
Older.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh.
Point for Paul.
Oh.
Point for Paul. Bang on the nose, 2003. I thought to throw him off the set by giving him 2003 movies in a row. But he got it bang on. So there was no need to come in there, Andy. Right, so that's a point for Paul. Andy, now, you say you've not seen this, so this might make it a bit trickier.
Okay.
But Scrooged with Bill Murray.
1983. I don't know.
No, it's 80s, but it's not quite as old as that. Because, 83 is, what, Ghostbusters?
It's pre-Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is 84.
Oh, okay, so I was right. And Scrooged is well after Ghostbusters. So, yeah, later.
Yep. Yeah, Paul's right with that one. It's 88, mate.
Oh, whoops.
Never mind. Andy, sorry, it's Paul's turn.
All right, cheers.
Paul, it's just what you might want to know. Paul, you're up now with Tim Burton's Nightmare Before
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one because it's one of those ones I've sort of come to later.
I've deliberately set these out to ones that you know Andy would have trouble with and you'd have trouble with.
I know it's 90s, but it wasn't really on my radar when it originally came out.
I don't see this in the pictures.
I wonder if that's because
my parents liked me. Yes, it is.
You know what? I'm just wondering whether it might have been because I was at university at the time. So you know, a Christmas animated movie wouldn't have been my sort of thing. So 95? 95?
Andy, do you want to come in on this?
Earlier.
It is earlier. It's 1993.
So yeah, quite possibly that's why I wasn't as aware of it as I could have been.
Yeah. Andy.
Yes.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Chevy Chase at his finest, I would say.
89.
Paul?
88?
Andy was spot on, 89.
Hey!
Yeah, late 80s. I knew it was late 80s.
It was perfect.
That was just a complete
so it's a point each. It's a point each at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Scores a level pegging. And Paul's coming in for his fourth question. Okay, we talked about it before. Tim Allen, on it just before. I mean, he was riding high on his home improvement wave, and it was just before Toy Story was about to come out. He did the Santa Claus.
He did.
But what year? I may have already just given you some clues there accidentally.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to do.
Given his career at that time and somewhat.
Yes.
So we'll go.
Or maybe I was lying. I don't know.
Let's go. So, because I've seen all three. They're 90s movies. So, all three are 90s. So to fit them all into the 90s. Are they not?
No.
I thought they were.
No.
Oh. Say 90. Oh, sorry. Just at 95.
It is 94.
It is 94.
Because you said it came out just before Toy Story, and I know Toy Story came out in 95.
I think I missed that.
You almost said 94, and then you changed your mind at the last second. Yeah, no, Santa Claus 2 doesn't come out till about 2000.
Oh, doesn't it?
Yeah, because there's a massive time jump because he's been away for years.
Yeah.
And that's a big crux in the story, is him trying to reconnect with his son.
Because they're like, you run away from home, and he's like, no, I'm Santa. Look at the beard.
Yeah. Okay, so Gremlins, Andy. When did the Gremlins terrorize Angel Falls?
Oh, this was an 80s
neighborhood.
This was an 80s film. So,
yeah. It is 84, yeah.
86.
No, it's older than that. It's older than that.
Probably.
Do you want to hazard a guess at a year, Paul?
I want to say 84 because I would have been about 10 at the time.
It was a great year for movies, 84.
Yeah.
You're spot on. You had E.T. the same year, Ghostbusters as well.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a great year for movies. Okay, Paul. Now, back to a movie that you haven't seen this time. Bad Santa.
Oh, right. Now I know that they did the sequel last year.
Yes, I have it. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it this Christmas.
But it was quite a big gap between the two. So, and I want to say it's, by big, it's like more than 10 years. So, earlier than 2006, but certainly after 2000, split the difference, say 2003.
Andy, do you think there was another Christmas movie in 2003? Bear in mind, we've already had two of them.
No, it was later than that, I think.
Well, you're wrong, because it was 2003. It was a good year for Christmas movies.
Oh.
Yeah. Point for Paul.
Way.
Now, Andy.
Yes.
Possibly one of my favourite Christmas movies is Die Hard.
Ah.
When did that come out?
83.
Like fuck it, dude.
Paul. Jesus Christ. Paul.
Die Hard's 88.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just throwing out random dates at this
You need
point.
to think about this, man. You don't think. Paul, when did the Grinch come out?
Sorry?
When did the Grinch come out?
The Grinch. Sorry, we're talking about the Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey Grinch.
How the Grinch stole Christmas.
That's the one. No, that's the animated one. This is just known as the Grinch.
That was 2000, wasn't it?
You sure it wasn't 2003 like everything else? Andy, what do you reckon?
It was later.
It wasn't, because Paul was spot on, 2000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
That reason is the reason that the terrorists decided to go for the Twin Towers.
yeah, that's how the terrorists win, Paul. You're letting the terrorists win.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Andy.
Yes.
We all know that Joshua hasn't seen this yet. But when did Muppets Christmas Carol come out?
92.
Paul?
I think he's actually right on that one.
He is, yeah. He's spot on. 92.
Yeah, it's one that I personally do rate. So it's one I do.
Do you know, it's one that I've never seen the whole way through.
Have you not?
No, I've seen bits and pieces. I've never watched the whole thing.
Huh.
Yeah. I need to sit down and do it.
You
Might
do.
do it with the kid this Christmas. Yeah. Okay, so, Paul,
Mm-hmm.
me and Andy have watched it, but can you tell us when Jingle All the Way came out in cinemas and terrorised us all with the hideous creature that is Jake Lloyd's acting?
I'll give you a clue. It was in the 70s.
Yeah.
It's turbo time.
Now, right. So, Jake Lloyd, pre-Phantom
put
Menace.
His detective act. Get your detective hat on, Paul.
So it's pre-98. Sorry, Phantom Menace was 99, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
prior to that, 98, no, too soon. 97 would have been May.
It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May.
97.
Andy, what do you reckon?
I reckon I've lost my biscuit. It's
And that's a euphemism
I
earlier.
for
left my
what?
marbles.
I just came. No, it's earlier.
It's earlier. It is, yeah. It's 96, Paul.
Ah, okay. I was
Forget how long
close.
Star Wars films take to make, especially the prequels.
Mm.
Right.
Oh, could my biscuits go?
I don't know. Up there. Santa Claus
All
the
the
movie.
biscuit.
Andy.
Pardon?
Dudley Moore's Santa Claus the movie.
79.
Have a think first before you just blaze out a number.
I don't know how old Dudley Moore is.
Well, he's dead,
so-
so, you know.
Oh, my biscuits are at my feet. Actually, I think I'd say like 83.
Paul?
Close, but I'd say slightly later.
It is 85.
Mid-80s.
Now, Paul, we've already had Tim Burton once on the list.
Right.
Can you tell me what year he directed Batman Returns?
Oh, classic. Because,
It is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
People always forget that.
let's think for a second, because Batman was 89. That I know.
Everyone knows that.
But it's not like
Even Pennywise.
It's not like they do these days where they rushed into a sequel. So it's not like 1990. It's not 91.
Which logically means it's 92.
Yeah. I'll go with 92.
Well done for giving him the answer, numbnuts.
I wouldn't have got a point anyway.
No, I know, but still, we didn't have to give him one.
He was going to say 92, no matter if I said it or not.
Goosh. Okay, Andy.
Uh-huh.
Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy were trading places, but what year did they do that? Yeah, man, I'm trading me. This is Dan Aykroyd.
2004.
What the actual fuck?
No, I'm joking. I vaguely remember this being a 90s movie, but I could be wrong.
I'm a fine talking Dan.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah.
It's an 80s movie.
Very wrong.
Oh, okay.
It is an 80s movie. It's 1983, Andy.
Okay.
Get your head in the game.
Oh, fucking no.
Lagging behind in the points.
I've not seen that film. The first time I've heard of it was when you just mentioned it now.
Paul's winning 4-2, so you better hurry up.
All right.
Paul, Robert Zemeckis creeped us all out with the Polar Express, but what year did he steal our souls?
It's CG, but it's early, not great CG, but it's post Pixar. So 2000? Is it that old?
Andy?
I'd say it's later than that. Quite a bit later.
Andy would be right in this case. It's 2004, Paul.
Okay, so not massively later, but...
It's still later. Okay, Andy.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that Santa Claus likes to take a crap behind a bush, but when did the snowman spring into life?
But that was the 80s, wasn't it?
I'm not saying nothing. You have to tell me. You haven't clicked the concept of this game.
84.
Paul?
No, it's older than that, isn't it?
The snowman celebrates his 35th birthday this year. It was 1982.
Oh. I was basically, in my head, I was going, how old is that kid? How old is the dude on Songs of Praise?
It's going to be,
The thing to remember though is Alec Jones didn't do sing it in the film.
That's it.
He sang a cover version for a Toys R Us advert.
Oh,
It's
It's a magical place we're on our way there.
It's
It
was a lad called Peter Orty, I want to say, who did it for the original movie.
And why is Alec Jones so famous for it then?
Because he did the cover, and the cover was the one that ended up going high in the charts, and he ended up on Top of the Pops doing it and shit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Eating bastard.
The one that we covered earlier. Paul knows all about these films, but we just want to know when the first Nativity movie came out, Paul.
No, that's okay. So those recent.
It's a recent movie.
I'm going to go with
according to Paul anyway.
2010.
2027.
2010.
Andy? 2000. Paul thinks it's 2010. When do you think it is?
Slightly earlier.
It is very slightly earlier. It's 2009. Okay, so that means that the scores tally up to Paul is on 4 and Andy has only got 2.
Oh well.
But we're going to flow in a Flanagan twist and say scrap all them scores. The game has been for nothing. We're going to do a tiebreaker.
Sounds about right.
Yes. Okay. It's tiebreak time, bitch. Okay. Now, remember earlier how I said we were going to come back to Miracle on 34th Street?
Yes.
Yes.
Not Richard Whiteley. I want to know when the original
the original 1920s version.
I didn't say it. The original Miracle on 34th Street came out. Now, I want to know, are you both going to give me a year? And the person who is closest, without going over, by which I mean earlier, is the winner.
Wait, so we can't be earlier, but we can be slightly later?
Yes. Because it's not going to be like 1910, because that's when the trains were still coming into the station and Andy was panicking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'll get that one on DVD next week, Andy.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so let's, seeing as Paul got the most, would you like to take a first crack or a second crack at this?
Okay.
Again, no Googling. If I think anyone's been cheating, they will be disqualified.
It's 40s.
Or is it? Are you going to give that kind of information away to Andy?
It's 40s. It's and it's probably not. But it's going to be post-war, like It's a Wonderful Life.
I love how you're giving loads of hints to Andy, so he can have himself.
I'm just making it more interesting for the listeners, rather than just.
You could just pluck a number out of thin air. Andy's got
Wonderful Life was 46, so I'm going to go the next year, 47.
Funnily enough, I was following the exact same process as him anyway, so although I was going to say about 49.
Okay. So the person who is closest, without going over, drum roll please, Andy. Tension. It's Paul.
It's a Paul.
It's Paul.
Okay.
With 1947 on the nose, which makes you suspect cheating. So Paul has been disqualified. So Andy, you win.
Hey.
Fuck you.
Well, you should have thought better and just thought, you know what, I'll say 48. Shouldn't have given him all these clues by saying it's in the 40s, after the war. You're giving him 4 years to work with.
Well, I was going within the window of it being somewhere between 49 and 52. But
there you go. You would have well beaten Paul, even if you'd have just said 48. So you wouldn't have said 47. Oh, anyway, right. Andy, we're going to round things out. Yeah, I believe you have your usual Christmas tale for
us. Vaguely. Yeah. So
you have a story.
Yeah, it's less of a dramatic story like before, and it's more of an anecdote, really.
Okay.
It was
a dramatic story like the other ones were full of car chases and freaking people.
They were full of surprise endings. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
well. No, I was that was one of them, and then the second one was 1, 2, 3 type. Sorry. Two Alives. Yeah.
I did think about doing a Two Alives, but then I thought, no, we won't have time.
Yeah. So, to know the importance of this, you may have had to have listened to Tell 'em Steve Dave. So, Paul, you might not understand the reference here.
Right, okay. I would have gone for one that we can just go through.
Yeah.
Anyway, Andy.
I will explain.
Okay.
So.
Briefly.
Yeah, briefly. So, basically, me and Q are now in the same sort of club. Because.
Do you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit?
Yes. We both like a lot of chocolate on our biscuit. That's a euphemism for anal.
If you know what I mean.
No.
I think you do, Goosh.
No. Was it last Christmas? Yeah, I think it was last Christmas. I was
You gave someone your heart, and the very next day they gave it away.
No. I was. I ended up on a date with this lass, right? And we, ended up getting to the point where we went back to got back to the hotel because we're staying over in Manchester. Yeah. And then as things And
anyone I know?
No. And
Manchester.
And then as the night progressed, basically what happened was we were getting into it, and I was like it's really quiet. Should we put on some music? And she's like, yeah, okay. So I put on Blaze of Glory.
Oh. I know what this means.
Yep. So now I'm in the Q Blaze of Glory club.
By which he means that is the song that is the ultimate song to finger to.
Yes.
Yes. So that you have to explain that part of the story, obviously.
Yeah.
For people who don't listen to some
because Q has said that when he was young, that was the song that he'd always put on to finger bang people to.
Finger blast, yeah.
Yes. To the point where that's become an ongoing thing, which is why during this date, because I was thinking about us going to the IJ show like a few days before, and I was listening.
You didn't go.
So hang on.
No,
hang
not
on.
that one.
Just to clarify, you're on a date, you're shagging a bird, and you're thinking of Q. There's something fucked up about you, mate.
What can I say? I want to wear his skin.
Well, to be fair, May wears his hair. So,
yeah. No. What do you mean I didn't go?
You didn't go to the one in November.
I said it was the Christmas before the show in February.
Oh, right. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So it was at the beginning of the year, is what I said.
So you've waited all year to tell me this story? That's not nice. I tell you things.
I may have adapted the story.
Oh, I mean... yeah, he's been waiting all year to tell me that. Yeah.
It may have been later.
It was this afternoon.
Close.
And by girl, he means dog.
Close.
In a callback to the opening sketch.
It was the neighbour's basset hound.
Bertie.
Fred.
God. Oh, God, I'm never going to be able to take a basset hound called Bertie seriously.
On that bombshell, we're going to leave it there for this Christmas episode. Right, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed our festive fun and
weirdness
fingering. What have we learned this year? Okay, I've learned that. What have I learned? I've learned that Love Actually is a prequel to The Walking Dead.
I've learned that somehow I've seen more Christmas movies than Paul has.
I dispute that wholeheartedly because it's an arbitrary list that you've seen more on.
I've also learned that Josh is some sort of weird sadistic killer.
What have you learned, Paul?
I've learned that my son sounds a lot like a hedonism bot.
Take that clip out of context for the clip show.
That's the whole point of the clip show.
I'll just cut off that bit that I've learned. And it's just
my son sounds
like hedonism bot.
Okay, well, if you want to get in touch with us and let us know how your Christmas has been, then you can do so in the following ways. First and foremost, you can catch us on Twitter, which is at 50footnerds, which is FIFTYFOOTNERDS, spelled it right this time. You can catch us on our individual Twitters. Mine is at Mike G. Bell.
That Vaults of X stuff.
At Auton Scouser.
We have an email address, which is 50footnerds@gmail.com, spelled the same way. You can get us on Facebook. Come and give us a like there. We like that when people like us. We like you, you like us, everyone likes, like. That's facebook.com/Attack of the 50footnerds, with a 5, a 0, an F and a T in that one. Okay, we are on YouTube. Go to, is it video.50footnerds.co.uk? Yep. Do that. If you just visit 50footnerds.co.uk, you will visit our website, which does need a little bit of updating, with a more recent episode, but it does exist, and it's there if you want to check it out. We also have a Patreon, where if you want to throw some shekels our way, it helps us to put some more money towards the pod, makes it sound better, means that we can afford to do things for you, and also you'll get some nice little bonuses out of it as well. To do that, you can visit
patreon.com/50footnerds.
Okay. Paul, is there anything else that you want to pimp?
Oh yeah, listen to us on iTunes and don't forget to like us and comment and shit like that, because it means more people will then notice us when they do searching for podcasts that they might want to listen to.
See, he said that without prompting, isn't he well trained?
Yeah.
Okay, all that remains to say then is, for this festive edition of the Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds, I've been Carl.
I've been stuffed with a wheat bag.
I'm a bad mofo.
What was the one we got out of context in the beginning?
Yeah.
I can't remember now, but we'll put that in there. Right. Okay. Have a many Nerdmas, guys. Whatever you do, whatever your religion, whatever your faith, whatever your belief, I don't care. Go away. Geek out.
Shalom, motherfucker. Bang.
There. That wasn't so bad now, was it? And we didn't even fall asleep like I did during the Popeye commentary.
Yeah, we're lucky Freddy wasn't after us all those years ago.
Well, I for one am glad it's all over. We so rarely get a chance to celebrate, but this time we must.
Celebrate?
Yes, it's Nerdmas, don't you remember? Or did this whole Freddy business give you memory seizures?
Oh, so it is, yeah.
Here's a toast. A happy Christmas to all of us.
Same to you, Paul. Andy.
Incidentally, a happy Nerdmas to all of you at home.
What was that?
A new doorbell I had installed. I must have forgotten to mention it.
Hello, nerds.
It's wee Declan Quinn.
And he's walking?
What witchcraft is this?
Grab the pitchforks and torches.
Calm down, you pair. I'm sure there's a rational explanation.
Paul's right, there is. I paid for surgery a few months ago, and now I can walk again. Heck, I can even tap dance. Watch me go.
Another Irish Lord of the Dance? I don't think so!
Freddy's back! We must be asleep again!
Oh my god!
Don't let him get you, Declan! If you get hurt in a dream, you get hurt in real life!
Ah!
Shit!
What do we do now?
Nothing we can do. This isn't our dream.
Phew, it was just a dream. Wait a minute. My knees! My poor creaky knees! No!
Declan Quinn, audio engineer, potato enthusiast, and birthday stealer. Took a walk on the wild side with an unregistered surgeon named Freddy Krueger. An unregistered surgeon for Beyond the 50-Foot Nerds.
It's time to get more booze.
Come, they told me, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, a newborn king to see, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum, Harry. Peace on earth, can it be? Years from now,
Perhaps we'll see the day of glory. See the day when men of goodwill live in peace again. Peace on earth. Can it be?
Ho, ho, ho! I'm a bad mofo. I got presents, y'all, but they two by two. They close the shop, so I got time for you. Super funky, and you watch the bombs. Watch out, Santa, cause here I come. Cause I sleep on the floor, never ever on a bed that's Santa style. So in your head, it's me just up. Come sit in my knee. Got a gift for y'all. What you got for me? Shamo, 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 check the comb. I said Bubbles ain't a monkey, she can move real funky. Shamo, check the comb. That's right, ow!
Every child must be made aware. Every child must be made to care enough for his fellow man, to give all the love that he can. I pray my wish will come true.
I stood beside him there, pa-rum-pum-pum. You tree, I played my drum for him, rum-pum-pum. I played my best for him,
when men of goodwill live in peace. Rest in peace again, muggles. Peace on earth.
Me, bum-bum.
Can it
my
be?
Drum.
Can it be?
I don't know.
Why wasn't I in a song this year? I sing every year. Fuck's sake. On the 7 years of Christmas, or true life gives to me a Pelican, Pokemon Pro SLD, shells, chainers, and a beanie hat, a set of headphones.
Dad, get back in bed.
I went to bed. That's what I had done, because my name is Connery. Where's my grandson? Help me!
Yeah, it's all because of the magic. Shazam.